what's up, man?
Dropping off some coffee. What's up?
Not much, just here at the shop. Yeah, remember how you were roasting coffee the other day at the shop?
Yeah.
Well, you know, I just got a couple complaints from some customers.
Okay.
It's not serious, but like, I guess it's serious enough. Like Audie said that she heard some complaints.
So for the last couple of months, there's been some comments about the smoke and the smell from us roasting at the shop. Nobody's really complained, but you can tell it's starting to bug a few people. There's a lot of smoke. The smell lingers a little while, and if you don't absolutely love roasted coffee, that smell's gonna get to you a little bit. We picked up a lot of wholesale customers now, and a lot of people are buying our coffee off the shelves, so we knew we needed to find a place to roast. We've been working over the last few weeks, moving a ton of stuff in, trying to figure out how we're gonna make this work for roasting, wrenching, and for rig coffee. Like everything we do, we decided to do a short deadline and do a soft opening in a couple weeks, so obviously we're scrambling as usual. You know, it's the rig way.
We had to start by, you know, stripping the carpet, doing the paint, doing the ceiling tiles, things like that. Try to get all the messy, hard stuff done first.
Look at that, like a pro right there.
Turn up, I got love becomes American rocker is a matter of fact. So let's ride, so let's ride. Come on, turn up, I got love becomes American rocker is a matter of fact. You're going my way. 2 lanes of black top, solid grit is how we ride. Clip on bars and modified spokes and springs and other things. The sound of burning rubber. Don't want it any other way.
In all seriousness, you know, we just did a quick, like, you know, let's invite friends and family and kind of just show them what we've been goofing around doing the last couple of months here at this location. And we've grown exponentially in the last like 5-6 years, which is only because of you guys. And that's the truth.
You know, we couldn't do it without you guys. Honestly, like the coffee only goes so far. The community takes us the rest of the way. And we're going to do whatever we can to keep pushing this brand and pushing you guys and helping you guys do everything you do. See, I play music, ride motorcycles, and get people to ride with you on Sundays. When we started this, we started it with the idea that's going to be community, and community come first. So thank you guys.
Yeah, so tonight was, it was fun. You never know how these things are gonna go, right? We build something, we send out the invites, and we don't know if there's gonna be 3 people or 30 or 300.
Yeah. It's
and,
true.
Luckily, like the crowd came out tonight, all of our friends and family.
We've been talking about this for quite a while and spent a lot of time building it out, and it kind of like all builds to a head, right?
Sure.
It's like, and then you don't, like you were saying, you don't know who's going to show up, if anybody's going to show up.
Good event.
It was a good event. Now we can start getting ready to go to California. Are you ready? Here we are, 1 week to leave, exactly 1 week to leave again, and we're going to be camping in tents.
Like we always do.
Like we always do.
The poor guys from New Mexico showed up again.
That's right.
Yeah, so I mean, we don't have much. We spent all of our money, but we'll go back to caffeine and gasoline on the side of the road and camp it out and drink coffee and wake up with a campfire like we always did.
Well, you know, I remember when we finished last year, you said, we're not doing this again. We're going to get a trailer. We're going to have a shower. We're going to have a bathroom.
Yeah.
We're going to do it up next year. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. So we're taking a long drive down to our buddy Tom Intrusions in Los Lunas, New Mexico. It's a little bit outside of Albuquerque, but it's always kind of nice to take this drive. Look at this fire truck, dude. I don't know where you got that.
All these old flatbeds and stuff. It's dope.
Damn, dude, Tom's got some really cool stuff here.
Yeah, this is like one of my favorite places to come to. I love coming down here because you just never know what you're going to see. You know, I always thought it'd be cool if you could just like walk us through each one of these bikes and their history, because he knows more about this stuff than anybody else I know.
But look at all these cool trucks, man. I wonder if he's going to do something with these.
You go back to the truck.
I like the trucks, man.
You ready?
Knock.
Come in. Let's see, you guys came down to see a motorcycle.
We
I
did.
guess.
Yeah.
I heard it's already cherried out and ready to go, and all we got to do is load it up. Is that right?
No, I think you've had some Rusta's Gold coffee with something in it.
Steve
but-
doesn't want to turn a wrench on this one, but you might have to.
I'm a little
Right.
tired of turning wrenches on.
So
bikes.
we initially talked about that Triumph, that little guy that you had for sale.
Right, that one I traded, unfortunately, and it lives in Socorro now, but there's one just as good, maybe better in some ways for you. Over at the other side of the shop there, a little Honda.
Nice.
And you can take a look and see if you like it.
Well, lead the way, man. Show us what you got.
Sure. Something that I've had for a few years, and again, we got to teach my wife Maureen how to ride. The little Honda XL 175, 1973. Four-stroke single. I've stripped it and brought it back to life somewhat, and it's not supposed to be concours or fancy or shiny, so it's not intimidating for somebody who wants to learn to ride at this point.
We like a small CC bike because this is going to be a charity bike that we give away to somebody, and
You bet.
you know, we wouldn't want to put them on a 900 or 1200 or something that they could get themselves in trouble. So this is perfect.
We've been leaning into the dirt thing so much, as you know, the last couple of years that,
Right.
and we think that people starting out in the dirt is the best way to start
Well,
as well.
I'm glad you feel that way. Again, it's quiet, it's gentle, it's hard to flood, it just wants to putt. It's friendly.
Well, we know you're like us. You don't just like get something and not start messing with stuff. So what
That's
have you
true.
done to it?
Lots of little things. Let's see, let me go from one end to the other. It's got new tires and tubes.
Sure.
I've remade a lot of the cables on it. I made new mounts and put this small scramble seat on it.
Okay.
It's got new grips. It's got a new kill switch. I rebuilt the carburetor. It's got new fuel line, new spark plug. This generation of Honda singles is one of the most simple, bulletproof bikes, in my opinion, even today.
So that's the fun stuff. Tell us what we're going to have to do, because I see some cracked dust covers here. I see a throttle that's a little tight.
It seems like how much you want to do, but if you just wash this, paint the fenders and the tank, it'll look 100% better.
That's what I said.
That's what he's saying. He says don't even wash it. Okay.
All right, well, I think Thaison should take it out first.
You bet.
See
think
how
so?
he feels. Yeah, why
Is that
not?
what you think?
You're younger. You're the youngest one here.
If you ride, you already know. It's not if you're going to have a crash, but when. When something does happen, having the right people in your corner makes all the difference. At Parnell Law, we've built a practice around helping people in this community. No gimmicks, just straight answers. So if you're hurt, call Bert, 332-BERT, or visit hercallbert.com for more information.
We rolled the Honda out of Tom's garage, and it was such a nice day. I really kind of wanted to see if I could start this thing up, kick it over, and go for a nice little ride, just to get an idea of what we need.
Right, do you need your helmet?
I think we'll be okay.
I don't know. We saw you at Biltwell last year, so maybe we should get your helmet and some pads.
May I start it?
Yeah, give us the tricks. Tell us what we need.
So you've already turned the fuel on. This thing tends to like a partial choke, maybe about like that. And then you got to turn the switch on. Ready to go. Should have fuel. It should be 2-3 kicks, something like that.
Okay.
Of course it won't because the camera's on it.
What?
One kick.
How's the idle feel on this guy?
I don't know, Tom, maybe letting him go out on the bike was a bad idea. Yeah, every time we get out here in the desert and he's on a bike that's like 20 years old or more, he suddenly becomes Steve McQueen. So I got a feeling we're probably not going to see him for a couple hours. I don't know, Tom.
I see a dot in the distance and a big plume of dust way down the road. By golly, I think he's going to make it.
got rear brakes a little bit.
Oh, it's got a rear brake? What a fun little bike, you know, a little 175. You could putt around all day on this thing. I can't wait till we get it back and tear it down. I think Tom's gonna be a little bit surprised what we do with it. I think he's thinking we're just gonna clean it a little bit.
Oh boy, this is heavy.
I know.
I can barely hold it up.
And I know I was on the fence about doing a full tear down on this, but the more I look at it, I think it'd be fun to strip this thing way down and make it look really cool for somebody for charity. So it's literally just over a week till Biltwell, and we got to get Thaison's bike out one last time, shake it down, see if it's running well. I'm going to take the Suzuki. He's going to take his KZ after all the work he's been doing for the last month or so, and see how it's running. You know, I still don't have a great feeling about Biltwell. I'm glad I'm sitting it out, to be honest with you. I just want to be there to help Thaison. You know, I'm going to pit for him. I'm going to, you know, be there to encourage him, and hopefully, you know, he can get that podium that he missed last year. So, I don't know. We're going to go check it out now, and we'll see how it goes.
Over like the last 2 to 3 rides that we took, it was just dying and bogging out, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. You know, I really don't. I'm pretty like bummed out, pretty disappointed. Man, the last couple years, it's always kind of done this to us where we just get down to the last week of testing and tuning. And this year I had this bike kind of like redone, did everything and suspension, you know, the carbs, just had this bike kind of dialed in exactly the way I wanted it. We have literally 3 to 4 days in order to get out to Biltwell, and I don't want to drive all the way out there and not race a bike. I mean, this is what we look forward to all year. This is our biggest race of the year. But after taking this guy apart, looking at it further, you know, this cover had been dug into years and years and years and multiple times. Again, when you're dealing with a bike that's over 40 years old, these things happen, you know, and it's just the way it kind of goes. You got to roll with the punches. I don't know what to say anymore at this point. You know, it seems like every year we get into another racing season for flat track, road racing, and then last minute something always kind of happens, and just the inevitable. You can't plan for these things. You know, I'm going to load up the bike. I'm going to head down to Rex now because we only have a couple days left, and I don't really have any extra time to kill. You know, we got to get this thing loaded and ready to go, and I'm running out of time.